Lloyd. Lloyd. It's a very, very, very wet sound. Lloyd. Hello, my exciting Keiths. My name is Patrick, and welcome to Fun with First Names, where each week we look into the meaning, origin, and some extra fun facts behind one specific first name. And this week we're looking into the first name of Lloyd. But before we begin, I just need to remind you all once again that my second book, The Origin of Names, Words and Everything in Between, Volume 2, is releasing really soon. It's releasing on the 16th of November 2021. We are almost there, guys. If you read the first book, you know exactly what this book is about. It's very much more of the same. More words, more origins, more etymologies for you guys to enjoy. There's over 100 etymologies crammed within the page of this book, and it's all explained in my simple, easy to understand, kind of funny way. So please do go check it out. There'll be links down below. But the best way to pre-order the book is by going to Amazon and searching Word Origins book in their search engine and clicking on the non-sponsored link. That's because not only does it help you get the book, but it helps more people find the book through Amazon's magical search algorithm. So once again, that's The Origin of Names, Words, Everything in Between, Volume 2. You can get Volume 1 as well if you haven't already. Go check that out, one out as well. That's already available for you. Amazon, link down below. Search on Amazon, yada yada yada. You know what to do. Thank you. And of course, I want to say a huge thank to everyone who's become my Patreon in the most recent week. This includes Stuart Treaty, Smurf X, and Psych. Well, I say the most recent week. I've had a week off, if you didn't notice, so that's from the previous week as well. Thank all you guys so much. Patreon helps me explain it in the best way possible. It gets you loads of extra goodies. It gets you, yeah, I say your name here. No, there's a lot going on Patreon. Go check that out down below, link down below. Check it out. $1 a month, $2 a month. Helps out humongously. But anyway, on with today's name of Lloyd. And I imagine the name Lloyd was chosen by you guys and then voted on my patrons for very much the same reason we had Aaron last week, because Lloyd, like Aaron, starts with a double letter. However, instead of being a double A like we saw with Aaron, Lloyd starts with two L's. Maybe we should be pronouncing this name Lloyd, but we don't, it's pronounced Lloyd. So while this name does start with two L's, we only really pronounce it as if it has one L. So why are there two L's there? Why does Lloyd, like with Aaron, start with two L's? Well, it starts with two A's, but you know what I mean. So Aaron starts with two A's, Lloyd starts with two L's. You know, the name's there, two L's, what's that all about? Well, when I tell you what language the name Lloyd comes from, all of this will start to make a lot more sense, because Lloyd is a name of Welsh origin. And while we do have double L here in English with names like Billy or Molly, Welsh uses double L an awful lot more, and especially at the start of names. We have other names and words starting with double L in Welsh, like Llewellyn is a name of Welsh origin that has two L's at the beginning, and the name of the longest town in the world, Llanflanflef, blah 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 go go. That one, that has I think 5 double L's in it. So yeah, double L's are pretty darn common in the Welsh language. Double L in Welsh is very much its own unique thing, and in fact it's seen by some as a letter of the Welsh alphabet. So it goes A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, double L, M, N, O, P, M, N, O, P, blah, blah. You get the idea. Double L, very common in Welsh, almost basically its own letter in the language. And while here in English and other languages, double L makes kind of like a 2L sound, like in Millie or Molly or Billy, in Welsh, double L makes a very unique sound, and oh gosh, here we go, I'm going to try and pronounce it. It's kind of like a sound. I'm not good at Welsh. If you watch my video about the longest town name in the world, that's how I pronounce it. I can't do it. It's like a sort of sound. I'm sure there's Welsh people watching this video right now who know how to pronounce it, very angry at me for how I just attempted it. But it's there. You can go see other people pronounce it. It's many places on the internet. It's like a sound. Like I said, it's very much its own unique thing. And to start with, in Welsh, the name Lloyd wasn't that at all. In fact, it was Lloyd. At least that's how I believe it's pronounced. Once again, pronunciation not too good. There it is spelled. You can see for yourself. This is a very Welsh-looking word and name. Lloyd. Lloyd. It's a very, very, very wet sound. Lloyd. You get the idea. This Welsh name simply means grey, so most likely was given to someone who had grey hair, or maybe even like a grey dour personality. I think it's more leaning towards grey hair. Hair colours and names are very much intertwined things. It's why a lot of why a lot of colour-based names, sorry my mind went blank there, it's why a lot of colour-based names are because they come from hair, like the surname of Red or the surname Brown, that all more or less related to our ancestors' hair colours. So people with grey hair would have been given that nickname of Grey, that would have become a surname, and then that would have become a first name, like we've seen so often here on Fun with First Names. And in Welsh, this name of Lloyd, that original Welsh name, makes an awful lot of sense. It's a very Welsh name. However, in the wider world, especially in the English-speaking world, this name does look a little bit strange, that can't be denied. So when the English decided that name, I'm going to use that name now, we call, but they decided, well, I'm not going to use it exactly, I'm going to change it so I can pronounce it easier. And through that, it became the name Lloyd. And it most likely got corrupted into Lloyd in English because the word of Lloyd was easy to pronounce with English mouths. They could say the OYD sound, but they couldn't say the FLOY sound. Case in point. Though despite changing the name so much, they kept that double L, and I guess that's like with the name Aaron, they wanted to have some resemblance to that initial Welsh name. So that double L is kind of a respect, of some remembrance, an ode to its Welsh past. So yeah, we have this double L at the beginning of Lloyd thanks to the Welsh language, and while it might look a little bit strange to us, to the Welsh and the Welsh language, it's completely at home. Where the name isn't at home, however, is in the USA, where it isn't in the top 1,000 names. So sorry about that, guys. Make the name Lloyd more popular in the US, that's for sure. Here in the UK, it's the, I'm just checking my numbers out here, proof, phone there, 945th, 954th most popular name. I swear I have some sort of number dyslexia, and I imagine it's more popular over here in the UK because of our Welsh brethren. So that makes all the sense in the world. It would be more popular here. Kingdom side, then stateside. Yeah, I'm still saying kingdom side. Get over it. Lloyd is seen with famous people as a first name, middle name, and last name. For a first name, there's a singer just called Lloyd. I don't know much about them, but they seem pretty popular. For a middle name, we have David Lloyd George, former British Prime Minister, former UK Prime Minister, Welsh, of course, with a name like that. And then as a surname, we have Christopher Lloyd. And you know Christopher Lloyd, Back to the Future guy. Very, 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 very good person. But does anyone remember Lloyd in Space? Like, I watched that show a lot as a kid. It was like Recess, but with aliens. That was a really good show. Not enough people talk about Lloyd in Space. Go talk about Lloyd in Space down in the comments below. But anyway, that's just about everything you guys need about the name Lloyd. But what are your thoughts on this name? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Do you know anyone with the name Lloyd? Are you called Lloyd yourself? Let me know down in the comments below. And of course, I just want to share some of the thoughts that you guys had on last week's name of Aaron. Lacrid Peeb said, hello from Denmark. We do spell Aaron with one A, but we also use the double A a lot for another sound. Ah. Now, I don't think I pronounced that right. Ah. This is the A with a little circle boy above it. I've actually done a whole video about this letter and how a lot of places in Denmark and Norway and Sweden, just Scandinavia in general, have this as a single word, have this as a single name. The smallest town name in the world is just this single A with the little circle on top. So thank you very much for sharing that. So they do have a double A, they just don't use it as much. They use it more sensibly when it's needed, not like at the start of the name Aaron. AV Cuboid said, my name is Alosh and names starting with double A are pretty common here in India. I was once third in my class in the alphabetical order, so that's a lot of A's. Wow, that's really cool. Thank you for sharing so much. There's so many double A's in India. That didn't come up in my research. Really great to hear that. And that just puts into perspective how many double A's. Your name can begin with two A's and you're still only third alphabetically in your class. Wow, that's really interesting. Thank you very much, Arash. Once again, hope I pronounced that right. Aharash, maybe? Aharash? Let me know around below, or I should go check myself. And Dave Grimes said, fun Elvis fact, the Aaron is misspelt on his grave. He spelt it with one A, but Aaron with two A's is spelt on the plaque. Some easily excited people suggest this is evidence Elvis still lives. Wow. I mean, I'm not saying he is definitely dead, but if that's evidence, maybe Elvis is still alive. Who knows? No, surely he'd be dead by now, right? Other people of the time are still alive. Ringo, they must be our similar ages. The Beatles are kind of, no, were they a bit after? I don't know, but Elvis isn't dead. There's that paper in GTA, one of the GTAs that says he's not dead. That's proof in my eyes. Thank you very much. Go suggest some names down in the comments below and I will pick some of those to be put into a poll exclusively for my patrons to vote on to be chosen for the next Fun with First Names video. So if you enjoy the channel, want to help support it and have a say in what names I'll explain, then once again, please do consider becoming a patron. Just $1 a month helps out in a huge way, gets you loads of extra goodies and free videos, chance to say what names will explain, exclusive content, so much good stuff. Go check it out for yourself. Link down below, patreon.com/name explain. Go check it out for yourself and don't forget to go pre-order my book, guys. You need to go do that soon because it's coming out soon. If you didn't pre-order it, you might not get it. I used to work at a video game, real talk now guys, I used to work at a video game shop and I spent a lot of that time persuading people to pre-order video games. So if I can convince people to pre-order AAA games that don't work when they first launch, I can hopefully convince you guys to buy a book I wrote that I personally think is pretty good. So fingers crossed. That time in, I won't say the name of the shop, that time in the UK based video game shop served me well. Okay guys, that's more than enough for myself. Don't forget to go follow me on Instagram where I'm Name Explain YT, and don't forget to go join the Facebook page Friends of Name Explain. Okay guys, take care.